what is happening here. The law does not protect us enough. FCCPC does not protect us enough. And even the customer experience professionals are not, don't have the guts to protect us enough. And that's why you have professionals like I and other people, and also my colleague Cynthia, speaking out about these things, to telling consumers that, hey, you have a right. Whatever is happening now, we don't understand. We are watching what is going on, but you have a right. And please don't use this as a reason to not give us feedback. We beg. We need your feedback.
Because now that is what Nigerians should do. Say, I talk, me they carry me go jail. I not talk. Anything I want do, I do.
You now have one-time consumers that won't come back.
Absolutely.
And then you now have a warehouse filled up with products, and then nobody's even telling you what is wrong. What if what is wrong was just reducing it from 20 mg to 10 mg, and everybody will love you? But they didn't say anything, because the last time somebody spoke, she has been fighting for her life. She lost her twins, and her husband has been running from pillar to post. They had to crowdfund. The lawyer is on pro bono. He took it pro bono because he couldn't stand the abuse of human rights. And every day he keeps saying it, her rights are being abused.
My God, I don't even know where to come in. Because we are quickly running out of time. But, I mean, Cynthia, if you had anything that you want to say as regards this conversation, right, what would you be saying, and who would you be addressing it to? Would it be to Erisco Food? Would it be to the government? The police that allow themselves to be used? Or who would you be addressing?
Okay. There's so much to say. But I would say that we need reforms generally. First of all, we do need to reform the Cyber Crimes Act. We need to know if it's being used as a tool to censor citizens. It's even more scary when we're censoring consumers who use their money to purchase goods. I mean, how bad can it be that I have to be silenced after spending my hard-earned money on your product? So we need to do that. We also do, of course, need to create trust within enforcement agencies. This is not me saying it, but a lot of sentiments around the country is all about abuse of power, abuse of power. So we see that abuse of power has now transcended from just, the state against the people to even private citizens continuously abusing power because of their financial might. So we do need to sort of create that understanding and trust amongst the law enforcement agencies. Another thing is we need the judiciary to help us. The judiciary, they say, is the last hope. Go to court is real. We need the judiciary to be able to interpret these laws with empathy. Facts, of course, but of course with empathy. In law, there's reading and interpreting laws based on, the legal facts. And then there is the spirit of the law. Was the spirit of the law of the Cyber Act crime to silence consumers or to attack malicious activities being done online? Aside from that, we as citizens need to always arm ourselves with information about our rights. Consumers have rights, and I'm going to transcend just being a consumer of a tomato mix to every single right. This is my good opportunity to say, speak up at the airports, speak up at the banks, speak up at the markets, at the supermarkets. Always allow people, let our service providers know that they have a duty to deliver the best service or product possible to us. Generally, I want to also comment on, having the, having the emotional intelligence to manage your position online. Yes, we see that Chioma, like I said, there's been two sides of the debate. Some people say even if she did the wrong thing, he's being high-handed. So just so that you err on the side of caution, we need to now be extra careful. This has taught us as consumers, as citizens,
to
as
also
human
take
beings,
that extra
to
care.
just receive those. Because you
Absolutely.
see, we are Nigerians, and sometimes we can get, ahead of ourselves and just say some things, even online. You have to be really careful because the internet never forgets.
Absolutely.
So for that, we also need to, and with this whole culture, this whole cancel culture, they don't see me. I can say what I like. You
We
don't know
have to
who's
be careful.
watching.
Absolutely. Norma, quickly, do you have one last comment, or so I can quickly wrap this up? Thank you.
Well, Cynthia said everything. Please, let's be careful out there. It's the government needs to show us more than anything that they have our interests at heart. But more importantly, we have to show ourselves that we have our own interests at heart.
Absolutely. Glory, how about you? Then I'll come to Priscilla.
They've all said everything. I mean, like, we just all need to like watch what we say, and also like have evidence for maybe whatever we're coming out to say online, and just being careful. Yeah.
So if you had one thing to say, who would you say it to? I know.
I would say to the customer experience professional in Erisco Foods. That's the person I would be speaking to. I don't know if there's anyone there, I'm assuming, because most companies ought to have. But if there was one, what I would say is, I don't know how you fought the battle in the company before you got to this level, but stay strong and keep fighting. Hopefully, you'll be able to get them to see reason. And then for the consumers, yes, everybody has said be careful about what you need to say, but I need to beg you, right? You are the reason. Your feedback improves the quality of products you eat, improves the quality of services you get. Please, as much as possible, try as much as possible to give those feedbacks. You could be saving someone else's life. A diabetic could consume something too high and they won't even know that's what killed the person. Someone else could be allergic to a certain product, and we also reach out to the regulatory bodies. Please have these companies, especially when it comes to food, let them list out quantity of what is in these containers. Let them list out what is in these containers. We can't keep consuming things that kill us. Please. And this is not even about the Chioma Saga. It's about us Nigerians just begging. We already have fighting food inflation. Let's not add the health crisis.
What you've just said. I saw a video of somebody using sniper, what's it called? The sniper thingy to ward off flies. And the guy was saying it that this is what they do. They have to protect the whatever. The woman said, but you are killing people using this thing. These are the things that we see every day. Like Nigerians, and we're actually staying alive is by the grace of God.
God loves us a lot,
I'm telling
actually.
you, because with the kind of things we consume, and when you now see that you're not even allowed to speak up, it even now makes it worse. Everybody just does what they want to do.
Exactly.
But like everybody has said, I'm hoping that, but we'll keep on bringing up the conversation, because this is a great way to help us improve our system. But thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, Priscilla.
Thank you.
And thank you, Glory. So before we go, ensure you follow us across all our social media handles, and like, share, invite your families and friends to watch and follow the conversation. If you missed the quote for today, it is, the goal of a company is to have a customer service that is not just good, but legendary. I mean, your customer service eventually is what keeps you as a business for donkey years, right? So you have to be intentional about creating legendary customer service experiences for people, and protect your consumers as well whilst you're doing that. Thank you again.